Hey guys, George, Florida Parks After Dark. Hey, we are here at the Dolphin. The Walt Disney World Dolphin. And today we want to go in and take a look at this beautiful resort that's right in the Epcot Resort area, and we'll come right in the lobby. Now, the lobby is great. They have this central foyer area with palm trees and kind of almost like a park setting in the inside. So it's this first entranceway, a lot of great seating. Now this is a top-notch deluxe resort. So for Disney is considered deluxe. You stay here, you get early access to the parks, but you also get to stay late at the parks for those special days. Those are Mondays and Wednesdays right now. Now, one of the greatest things here is fuel. Fuel is, they're kind of grab and go on steroids. So let's go and check it out. So it's right here, right after getting the entrance, before you even get to the lobby. So fuel is great. And we'll start way over here. They have a froyo station. Now, it's not just a froyo station. It has all the flavors, right? So it has your chocolate and your vanilla and your sweet coconut and your, what would that? Dole Whip. They have a Dole Whip. Self-service froyo thing. Can't believe it. Peanut butter and blackberry. They also, with this, they have an incredible amount of toppings. So that's just amazing. But this just starts it. Now, this is just in the door. They have all the hot food. And I can tell you right now, their pizza's incredible. They do coffee, they do smoothies, and all those things. They also then do desserts. We'll go take a look at the counter. They have pizza, cheese pizza, whole one's 20 bucks, pepperoni's only $1 more. What? They have sandwiches, and they even do a breakfast. Here's a sample of the case right here. Now this is just really what they have food-wise. Food here is top-notch. It's not cheap, but it's top-notch. And what's great is they still embrace a lot of the Disney vibe with Mickey and Minnie. And then they do have all their salads and grab-and-go sandwiches all ready to go here. Hi, guys. And then you come kind of through. Now we're back at the froyo. We're going to keep looping around. Now they have great seating here, so you can kind of sit at the high tables. Self-service soda counter. And all the drinks. But they also do offer wine. Nice wine. And then in the back, we all know this guy. We all know and love this guy, Mike Zowski. He's here sitting on top of basically ribbon candy on a chair. So guys, this is great, but what they have is bulk candy. What? Bulk candy, yes. Swedish Fish and M&Ms and gummies and Starbursts and Sour Patch Kids, and it's all of it here. They also then have the standard wrap candy that's here as well. So guys, really, end of the day, fuel is just a great spot. At night, it's full. There's a lot of people come here because it's just such a nice place to come. Grab a bite if you're here. If you're not here just to drop in and get a bite, we do that often. It's great. And that's right off the lobby of the Dolphin. Now, if you come out of fuel, the second door, you come right into kind of lobby section. The first thing you'll see, like in a lot of these iconic hotels, they have that central fountain. This is the Dolphin. Now, we have had an eternal debate at Florida Parks After Dark. Why is it called the Dolphin and it has a fish? Well, it's a dolphin fish. I personally think they should have done a real dolphin, not a dolphin fish, but that's me. The central area is great because if you look up, they have all those crystals. It's like water raining down, coming down into the fountain with the dolphin fish. Great seating here. Now this is kind of a central sitting area, which really is done well. Really high ceilings, a lot of natural light. And then as you come in this way, when you come straight through and you kind of bear to your left, it does have check-in. So this is the check-in area back in here. So if you come in, that's where we came in. And there's fuel. And then over here, this is check-in. Really very nice check-in. and they'll kind of keep coming around. Now, this is part of a convention center, and they do a lot of conventions. So that goes down into the convention center. So that's attached. We're not going to do a tour of that because we're not doing the business focus piece of it. But like some of the other resorts we've done, the business center, this convention part is big, and it has a lot of conventions. They do have Disney planning center area where you can do parks and get passes and all that in here. And then let me pop back out this way. And then in here is the lobby bar. Now, lobby bar is excellent, and I will tell you, especially because it's conventions, the lobby bar actually becomes very, very, very busy. But they have the TVs. They have 4-screen split TVs. It's called Fins. You gotta love it. All right, so we'll keep cutting down through. So if you go straight through the lobby and come out this side, the rooms flank either side of the lobby. You can go through, and they have something really neat in here. And I'm gonna tell you why I keep commenting on the Disney stuff in a second. But they have this from Moana. Graffiti. It is a fantastic sculpture of her. The water and the plants, it is just beautiful. And that's here. They have Shula's Steakhouse. Now, this is, I'm not sure how well known it is, but Shula's Steakhouse is closing at this site. They're replacing it. Shula's will not be here shortly. We think by end of summer they'll have a new restaurant in this space. But straight across from Shula's is a Madeira Spa. For those spa people on our channel, you know what that means. Madeira Spa is a world-renowned spa. It is a global phenomenon. They have them down in Miami, they have them in Tokyo, they have them in London, they have them here, they have them throughout the country, United States. But this is a top-notch spa. Now, we're not venturing into that area because being a top-notch spa, coming with a camera, never a good idea. So we will not make that mistake. But we're gonna head downstairs right now, and we're gonna keep showing you really what they have here. Now, downstairs where I had the food offerings. They have the bar and they have fuel. But that's not it. They also have restaurants. So you come in at one level, and then you come down. And it's quirky because it must be on a hill of some sort. But then they have this. Now, Blue Zoo, which is right here, Todd English's property. It is just a great little spot. It's their high end. Here, let me show you. So this is their happy hour menu. There's their cocktails, and you can tell it's just a lot of very creative cocktails. They have this fantastic water wall to start. Now, it is not open, so we're gonna peek in. So this is Blue Zoo, and you can tell it is just really funky, high-end, artsy, great energy space. So that's Blue Zoo, and just a nice spot. Across from Blue Zoo is Rosa Mexicano and the fountain. So the fountain is really what you would think it is. It is your ice creams, and it's sundaes, and it's scoops of ice cream, milkshakes. It has a lot of different flavors of ice cream, all handmade. And then they have a bar at the fountain, which is great as well. And then you go through here, they have Rosa Mexicano, which is their, obviously, Mexican restaurant, which is right here. And then if we cut through Rosa Mexicana and come down this way, we're kind of going straight around the edge here. They do have their own pool here, and they do obviously have their own gym here. And that's down this way. We'll go down and take a look. Also, there are some guest rooms down here. So there are first floor rooms on the property, which is unique. As we come in here, this is their arcade, and the arcade has mini bowling. Now let's go in and take a look. So they have their own arcade here, which is great. Called the Lagoon, and this is their arcade. It is loud and it is big. And they have their own mini bowling, which you gotta love. Foosball and all the games. Done really well. They're all card activated, there's no cash. It's one of those you buy a card and then you use that card then to play the game. So that's a great little arcade area. It drifts all the way out to here down the hallway. And that's the redemption area to get your tickets and get redeemed. They do have their own guest laundry, which we're passing now, but we're just gonna keep walking by that. Then as you go down through here, now we come down the steps and we've gone past Rosa Mexicana and we're coming down through here. Their guest room is flanked either side here. Here's their gym. We're not necessarily going again into the gym area. We'll peek at it through the window, but they have their own gym there. And real quick to orient, that is the Swan Reserve. And across the way there, if you can't tell by the big bird on top of the building, that's the Swan. Beautiful hotel. And then this is their pool area out here. So this is the Dolphin pool. Now it is a rainy, blustery, thunder-filled day, so the pool is empty today. I'm pretty sure it's probably closed, but it's an Olympic-sized swimming pool. It has its own pool bar with the cabana, which is over there under that little hut area. So it's a nice space. I mean, would I say something to write home about? No, but it's a great view of the Swan. Now here's the kicker that I want to tell you about the Dolphin here. The Dolphin is not owned by Disney. What? George is not owned by Disney? It's not owned by Disney. It is owned by Marriott. So it's a Marriott property. So it is one of the very few, actually the only deluxe properties that is not a Disney property. About a great little sand beach across the way there. Swan boats you can rent. And a nice little kids playground. But it is a deluxe property that is a Marriott property, not a Disney property. The only one on property. On Disney Springs there are other deluxe properties, but that's Disney Springs. This is walking distance to Epcot. It is on the Epcot Resort area. So literally, and I'm not sure you can see it, through there I can see the top of Spaceship Earth, the Epcot Bowl. That's how close it is. So it's straight through there, and across the bridge is just over there. You have access to Boardwalk and Yacht and Beach Club, or just literally across a bridge. Additionally, you can go and walk from here and walk to Hollywood Studios, or walk from here and get out to International Gateway at Epcot, which is the back entrance at Epcot down near France and England. So this property is located perfectly. It is easy to get to. It's not on Disney property, however. However, it does have its own bus. Like Disney, it has its own bus system, so you can bus to the park. And you'll see the Dolphin and Swan buses coming in and out of the park constantly. And it is honestly a great hotel. Now, there is a walkway we're going to get to in 1 second. I'll show you. That connects the two hotels, the Dolphin and the Swan. Like with Yacht and Beach at Disney, they're kind of these sister hotels. These are sister hotels. The Swan Reserve that I just showed you across the street there, which is poking out right there, that's across the road, and it's near Fantasia Golf. It's got more of a hipster vibe to it. And what's funny is these hotels actually, the nightly rate here is actually cheaper than the Swan Reserve. And perfectly honest, the amenities here are better. Now, I'm gonna show you one of the neatest elements of this hotel. Now, what we've done is we've gone out of the side entrance, saw the pool, came around the side to the back of the hotel, not from where we came in. So we're down the level. We're down where those restaurants are that came. And they have this. Now I'm going to get some perspective on this, because this is kind of one of the neatest things I think I've seen in a long time. So I want to make sure you guys get a chance to see this thing. The other thing they have here, besides the bus transportation, and let me pan out while we're trying to get it. They have Disney boat transportation. So if you're leaving Hollywood Studios, you can get a boat. That's where it's going to right now, is Hollywood Studios. Under that bridge, straight down, there's Hollywood. You can go to Epcot on those boats. You can go to Hollywood Studios on the boats from here. So you can pop a boat, zip over. Now they're probably going to Epcot. Now it'll make a stop or two along the way. But if you can read that sign, where the boat is right now across where that's Boardwalk. And that is a true Disney property. And then over there, the blue building on the other side of that bridge, that's Yacht Club, and next to that's Beach Club. So that's just how close you are to everything. But this is what I've been wanting to show you. It is the greatest clamshell fountain ever. Let's get in the middle. I want to show you exactly what it looks like. It by far is the neatest. So that's the Dolphin. Now, I talked about that walkway. We're on it. And that's the walkway to the Swan. And right past the Swan over there, that's the path that gets you to Epcot. So guys, it is a greatly positioned hotel. Deluxe level for Disney, but it's Marriott. Room rates here are cheaper than some of Disney, definitely cheaper than Disney Deluxe Resorts. And you get all the perks. So with that said, guys, this is Florida Parks After Dark. This is a great option for anybody coming to Orlando. It's on property, but not Disney. It's on property, it's off property prices. Its location can't get better. You're near 2 of the 4 theme parks, and they have buses the other 2. So guys, take my word for it. This is a good option for you. With that being said, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe, and guys, we will talk to you later. You guys have a great day.